Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasa. This is also Maha Mantra. Srila Prabhupada mentions. So this consists of all the members of Pachat. Lord appeared in 5 features 500 years ago. So these are the Panchatattvas. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 1. Prabhu Nityananda, 2. Advaita Gadadhar, Srivas. And Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Gaur Bhaktas, associates of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, are part of Srivas Thakur, Tattva, Srivas Thakur. Well, it is recommended we do that after each round of Maha Mantra. We chant another Maha Mantra, Panchatattva Maha Mantra. These Panchatattvas they're all merciful. So, offenses committed by us are forgiven to the degree again to which you are praying to the Panchatattvas for forgiveness or rectification. Really, today's appearance day of Srivas Thakur, one of the Panchatattva, the 5th one in this mantra is the 5th one. Today is his appearance day. Avirbhav Tithi Mahotsava ki. And he was Narad Muni. Narad Muni appeared as Srivas Thakur. Narayan. Hari. In South India, there's a lot of Narayana chanting. Sri Sampradaya mantra, which Ramanuja also propagated, chanted, propagated. That Narayan mantra. But Narad Muni was doing both. Narad Muni bhajaya vina radhika ramana name. Hari. Narad Muni would chant different names, different mantras. Narayan name also, especially as he was based in Badri ashram. Narayan, yeah. Badri Narayan. Narayana. Badri Narayana. Badri Narayana. Badri. I think this few days ago we came across, I think, in front of Chalva Narayan temple in Melkote, there's a Badri Narayan temple or Narayan temple. Narayan deity. And we were also shown, or our attention was attracted to the fact that there was Badri tree also. Badri is, Lakshmi becomes Badri. Yeah. Like that the history goes on. Narad Muni had, during his travels, he ends up in Vaikuntha as he does his interplanetary travels. Like Prabhupada traveled on this planet, became known as Jet Age Parivrajakaacharya. Jet Age Parivrajakaacharya. But it was more international travel, internationally or continentally. But Narad Muni his travel is interplanetary, from one planet to another, not just one country to another. Or even he could travel from one world to another world. This is one world where we are, where Bangalore is, Bengaluru is. Yet there is another world, spiritual world, Vaikuntha world. So Narad Muni is such a competent personality, an empowered person. He could go from this world to another world and return, and his body is his aircraft. He doesn't have to board the plane and fasten the seat belt, or he flies with his own body while singing Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. That Narad Muni was once in Vaikuntha. Anyway, as Narad Muni was visiting Vaikuntha, that one was not the first time that he had visited. He had been visiting from time to time. So he had been noticing that every time he visits Vaikuntha, Lakshmi is busy serving, massaging the lotus feet of Narayan. This was kind of common scene. Every time he goes, Lakshmi is there. So Narad Muni was thinking, as I visit and then travel, they are going to be asking me, oh, did you go to Vaikuntha? Of course I did. What was Narayan doing, or Lakshmi Narayan together with, Lakshmi was massaging the feet of the Lord. And Lord was enjoying that service of being offered, rendered by Lakshmi. And another disturbance here. Yeah. So what was he doing? Same thing. He was lying down on the couch of Ananta Shesh, of course. Ananta Shesh becomes the couch, the bed, and Lakshmi does the foot massage, serving the lotus feet. Anyway, saying this it's already taking a few minutes. So wherever I go, I have to say what was Narayan and Lakshmi together doing, their massage was going on. Especially as the grahasthas, householders would hear my experience or my narration of what I had seen, this is not going to be encouraging or inspiring. Or if it at all inspires them, they would think, yes, let my family members, especially my wife, let her serve me. Because Narayan is doing, Lakshmi Narayan, that's all that seems to be doing. Every time I go, I see that happening. So Narad Muni said, my dear Lord, set some other kind of inspirational example. And Narayan took it seriously and he left Vaikuntha. And he was looking for, I could only say, he was looking for a place to undergo austerities, penance, tapasya, in some secluded place, and leaving Lakshmi behind, Narayan alone. And he ends up in top of the Himalayan mountain, and he had his dwelling now. And there's another story. That's another. Shiva was already residing there. I think I should not say, because today is Srivas Thakur's appearance day. And I also wanted to say something about Ramanuja. I have just come back from Melkote, so that was on my mind. So the point being, in Melkote we had a darshan of Shalva Narayan, and then we also had darshan of Badri Narayan, and we were shown Badri tree there. That's why we got into this Badrikashram and Badri tree, and Badri tree is Lakshmi herself. So Lakshmi comes and hidingly she is serving. She becomes Badri tree and offering shade to Narayan. So she was serving, or at least she was being around Narayan in the form of Badri tree. Hence it has become known as Badri Narayan, which is what? Lakshmi Narayan. What do you say in South India or in Sri Rangam? Lakshmi Narayan. In Badrik Ashram they say Badri Narayan. Badri is Lakshmi. So that Narayan, not that Narayan, that Narad Muni, who travels and preaches, he appeared as Srivas Thakur. Some 50 years prior to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, Srivas Pandit had appeared. Similar as Jagannath Mishra. He was Jagannath Mishra's age, or Advaita Charya, you know the names. Even Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur, Punrik Vidyanidhi, These are different, to be associates of the Lord. When they were born, so this was a generation prior to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance, or then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's generation. This one, Srivas Thakur and others, they were some 50 years prior. And as Gauranga Mahaprabhu appears, or is about to appear, and all these associates, they had taken birth, or they were given birth, we should say, in different places, all over Bengal, including today's Bangladesh, and they all migrate to Navadvip to become part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. So Srivas also, he has 3 brothers, Srinidhi, Sriram, Sripati. So there are 4 brothers, 3 brothers. Srivas Thakur had 3 brothers. And they're all great devotees of the Lord. And they're all chanters. Narad Muni has to chant, right? He doesn't look like Narad Muni. He has a different form, different appearance. But inside, he is a Narad Muni. Narad Muni has appeared as Srivas Thakur. So he's, could be said, that will take some time. Tatastha Lakshan and Swarup Lakshan. Tatastha Lakshan, external features, this, that. Some characters may be different, but Swarup Lakshan, his internal spiritual character was same as Narad Muni. Is Narad Muni inside and Srivas Thakur, say, outside. So his whole family, all the brothers were into chanting. And that's another thing. Even Namacharya Haridas Thakur was chanting before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance and him doing the propagation of chanting of the holy name. Some of these individuals were already into chanting. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finally appeared, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was initiated. He receives the mantra and he begins chanting the mantra. They begin chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then he never stopped chanting. Even Khaite Suite Naam Lord. He says Khaite Suite Naam Lord. Naam nache, Prem nache, nache Prem dhan. Jeev nache, Naam nache, Jeev nache, nache Prem dhan. This is Bhaktivinoda Thakur, of course. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated officially, of course, with the participation of others, started chanting and dancing or performance of kirtan at Srivas Thakur's home. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born at Yoga Peeth, Mayapur Yoga Peeth. That was his Janma Bhumi or Janma Sthal. But his Karma Bhumi, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Karma Bhumi. Well, we don't use the word karma. We say Leela. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela is what? Sankirtan Leela. Kirtan Leela, amongst some other Leelas in between. Predominantly, his Leela is Kirtan Leela. And they are all being performed at Srivas Thakur's place. So Srivas Thakur's place, which is more popularly known as Srivas Angan, he had a big courtyard. In that courtyard, open door policy. He opened the doors, front gates, and he was allowing, inviting everyone to participate in kirtans. And there, kirtans now were being chanted by Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda also, and Gadadhar, Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrindas were chanting and dancing at Srivas Thakur's place, whose appearance we are celebrating today. Later on also. Okay. Yeah, that's the kind of person he was. Once there was a kirtan, sankirtan, meaning what? Congregational chanting. That's one meaning. Or deep, beautiful, ecstatic kirtan is also kirtan. Samyak kirtan was on one night. Srivas Thakur's son died. And the ladies in the back, they all, there was a kola hall, there was, they were doing whatever happens in the world. When his son died, they were crying and Srivas Thakur took notice of that. Hey, what's happening? And he found out your son has died. Well, that's okay. That's not okay, but kirtan is on. I want to make sure that you do not disturb you ladies, his wife Malini and other ladies. I want to see that kirtan goes uninterrupted. So you tolerate the separation, or no cries, no sound, no noise, no. You keep quiet. Let the kirtan, chanting and dancing, go on without any sort of disturbance from you folks, you ladies, you Mataji, Malini. And so this is Srivas Thakur. You could imagine his dedication and absorption in Krishna consciousness. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was kind of using those facilities or Srivas Thakur's house for various activities for some 24 years. That much time he spent in Navadvip, Mayapur. Only when he took sannyas, then of course he left Mayapur, left Navadvip, left Srivas Thakur also behind. And then it was unbearable for Srivas to continue to stay in Mayapur. Everything that he would look at, that would remind him of Chaitanya. Oh, this place, we did this. Mahaprabhu said that there, and so he decided to leave Mayapur because too many reminders he was getting from items, places, people of Mayapur, Navadvip. And then he goes to settle in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual master's hometown, which is Kalyani, is one name, Kalyani, that area. There's Ishwar Puri used to stay. So that's where Srivas Thakur goes and settles there. Really. And of course, decides for some time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas and he had left. But Nityanand Prabhu stayed on in Mayapur, Navadvip. And guess where did he stay? He stayed day and night at Srivas Thakur's home. He became a resident of Srivas Thakur's place. And finally, well, not finally really, Jiva Goswami. Yeah, some of these things maybe names are new, or what I say is probably new. So Jiva Goswami joined Hare Krishna movement. Movement that was inaugurated by Gauranga Nityananda. He used to, well, he was born and brought up at Ramakeli. I think it's a Medinipur district in Bengal. Medinipur. So, Jiva Goswami's father died, who was a brother of Rupa Goswami, and Sanatan Goswami's brother was a father of Jiva Goswami. So when father was no more, then he developed total distaste and this world was not appealing to him anymore. And he decided to give up the family and hometown, and he walks to Mayapur, Navadvip. And the first place he comes to was Srivas Thakur's home. Srivas Thakur was a big name. And his hospitality also was known. Hospitality. Atithya. So he goes, and Nityananda Prabhu was already there. So Jiva Goswami, now he was residing at Srivas Thakur's home with Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram, Balaram o Hoila Nitai. There were days, those were the days, all these Panchatattva members, Chaitanya, Nityananda, who are Krishna and Balaram, they were on the planet, they were around, and they were accessible, available. And Jiva Goswami, well, he was taken on a tour. Maybe I'm not talking about Ramanuja. Nityananda Prabhu took Jiva Goswami around Navadvip. In fact, that was kind of first official Navadvip Mandal Parikrama. Okay. And Balaram becomes the guide, Panda. In North India, Vrindavan, they call Panda. Panda means Pandit. Pandit means learned. Or even Dham Gurus, Dham Guru. The pilgrims coming to Dham, they are guided or taken around. So Nityananda Prabhu himself was playing that role. And he took Jiva Goswami around with few others joining. I think Srivas also was with him. Srivas, whose birthday we are celebrating today. So, to all the tour of all the 9 islands under the guidance of Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, that is how it works, I suppose. Nityananda Prabhu was talking and sharing narrations of whatever different things had happened in this island, in this dweep, in that dweep. In Treta Yuga this happened, and Dwapar Yuga this happened, and Satya Yuga this happened, and Ram was here, and Varaha was here, and there's so much. Balaram knows everything. Now he has become Nityananda. Balaram has become Nityananda. And Nityananda, also Guru, has become Dham Guru now. Nityananda is a Guru Tattva. So he's guiding others, teaching others. So one time, Nityananda Prabhu took Jiva Goswami to Yoga Peeth, the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By that time, poor Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had already taken sannyas, and he was residing in Jagannath Puri. So at home there was just Saci Mata and Vishnu Priya. Just 2 of them, and I think there was one servant. Shan Thakur was servant, I think so. So Nityananda Prabhu introduces Jiva Goswami, youngest of all the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. He is going to be the 6th one. 5 of them are already there in Vrindavan. and he was a junior Goswami, to be Goswami, not yet Goswami category. So he was introduced to Saci Mata and Vishnu Priya. And then Saci Mata and Vishnu Priya, they cooked, I don't know whether it was must be lunch, not breakfast. Not much to cook for the breakfast. And both of these mothers, these ladies, Saci Mata and Vishnu Priya, fed Jiva Goswami and Nityanand Prabhu. Right there where one time Nimai used to sit and eat. Now he's not there. So Saci Mata was happy, at least his brother is here. Nityanand Prabhu is like a brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Krishna and Balaram are brothers. Not like, but they are. And they have appeared now as Krishna and Balaram, so they are brothers. So in absence of Nimai, Saci Mata's Nimai, she was happy. At least Nityanand Prabhu is here. And now he has brought this Jiva Goswami with him. So that was a great hospitality. A lot of places she is mentioned as Jagat Janni, Saci Mata. She was not just Janani of Nimai, and Vishwarup was another brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But whenever someone would come to her place, she would feed them. Even Ishwar Puri, to be the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was invited and he was fed by Saci Mata. Hari. So she was known for her love and affection for so many devotees and sadhus and great personalities. So she was known as Jagat Janani. Saci Mata ki. It was again only at Srivas Thakur's place. Gauranga Mahaprabhu gathered all his associates and went on protest procession, protesting against the ruling of Chand Kazi, the Muslim ruler. He was a district magistrate who was trying to stop some kirtan. And he had been harassing like anything. They had even come to Srivas Thakur's place, his soldiers or his people, maintaining so-called law and order. And they were beating devotees and breaking their backbone, breaking mridangas. So Srivas Thakur's home had become known as Bhanga Danga. Khol Bhanga Danga. Khol is mridanga, khol. Bhanga, broken, Danga, plays. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know the harassment in general, including or especially at Srivas Thakur's Angan, courtyard or home, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not stand it. And he made a big announcement, not himself, but he managed to make an announcement. All devotees should gather now at Srivas Thakur's home, and it was going to be evening time. So bring your mashal, the torches, carry flags, and of course come with your instruments for kirtan. And they gathered there at Srivas Thakur's place. And big number. They had no clue. Where did so many people come from? The fact was, many demigods, Devi Devatas also had, in a disguise, they had descended and be part of that procession. Hence the numbers swelled, increased. And then there was a procession to Chand Kazi's house. And that is called, Prabhupada says, much before Mahatma Gandhi's non-cooperation, asahakar, will not cooperate with the British Raj and their rules and their laws. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago, he also had this non-cooperation. Will not cooperate with Chand Kazi's latest rule. That no kirtan, no, not possible. So they all had, they were not saying Jindabad, Murdabad, hell. They were just chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Chand Kazi wanted to stop this kirtan, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, no, we are not stopping. Here it goes. It's getting bigger. More participants here. And they all, Chand Kazi took note as the roar, there's a roaring kirtan coming in his direction. So he was scared and was looking through a window. Are they coming to, yes, they are coming to my place. So as this procession, Kirtan Mandali, reached at the entrance of Chand Kazi's palace or house, Chand Kazi already had come to the entrance, and he greeted Gauranga, and then he made him sit down, and there was a talk. And your grandfather, Nilamar Chakravarti, we are very close. We are very close. He was trying to make these connections and show, he was kind of not protesting anymore, but kind of ready to sign the treaty. And that time, Chand Kazi also shared his experience, what he had experienced night before. And he shared with Gauranga Mahaprabhu and the others assembled there. He said, last night, as I was resting, sleeping, middle of the night, I heard the roar. That woke me up. And as I looked, oh, what kind of creature, person this one is. Of course, he was very effulgent. And it looked like a half animal, half man. And then he came forward, he jumped on me, and he had sharp, long nails. He held them on my chest and said, if you are not going to stop harassing my kirtaniyas, then I'm going to get you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to tear you apart, or I'm going to gobble you up, I'm going to make a chutney out of you, and I'm going to relish. Yeah, that person, that personality, Adbhut, amazing. He said that to me. And of course, I already admitted to him, yes, in my kingdom or region, kirtan could go on freely. No one will stop your kirtans. And Chand Kazi was showing, open the buttons. So see this fresh marks, signs. This is the proof that I'm not making up a story. This happened to me just last night. So who was that person? Appeared to Chand Kazi, Narsingh ki. And that Narsingh is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. He had come in the morning with the protest, but night before he had gone there as a Narsimha, scaring and threatening and an attempt to kill Chand Kazi. So this pastime also had origin, the procession going to Chand Kazi's place from Srivas Angan, Srivas Thakur. So Srivas had a big role to play and a lot of facilities he provided for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement. In fact, he dedicated everything. Manasa, Deha, Geha, Jogichu More, Arpilo Tuvapade, Nanda Kishore. Srivas Thakur, Avirbhav, Tithi, Mahotsava ki. Gauranga. Yogapeeth ki jai. Srivas Angan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande.